Hello. God, Streamlabs really hates it if I mute my microphone while I'm doing the startup. It's like, it will insist on giving me a little red thing. It's like, I know my mic is muted. I know, I'm the one who muted it. It's like, I pressed the button on top of the mic to mute it. Anywho, me arguing with technology aside, hi. I'm just gonna get straight into. Oh no! I thought for a second it stopped.
My.
Ooh,
The valley is looking
Goofy,
splendid, my
gonna need you to
dear.
back up there, mate. Right, so I'm still doing the star path. Because yeah, I've got like, 7 days left. So I've checked through what I need to do. Because I'm on the bonus rewards now. I've got a bit more to do. No, I can remember 2 of the routine duties that I need to do. Okay, so I need to mine diamonds, which I need to do anyway. Change clothing, complete a boutique challenge, and enter dream snaps. Okay, that's not too difficult actually. I have of course now missed finishing off the island because that's all done, which I am a little bit sad about, but that's my own, that's my own fault. I am also, for the sake of doing these duties, I will need to go and get Cinderella, because 2 of the duties revolve around her. So I think maybe if I do that first, then while I'm doing the other stuff I can do the hangout with Cinderella. Ah, there's the fairy godmother right there.
Never forget kindness can defeat anything.
Okay, so I found the shoe.
Oh.
Okay, what would I do if I had a shoe? I'd bring it home so it wouldn't roam.
Well, that does it. Goodbye. Hello, child. Oh.
Okay, do I go home? I'm not fussed about the dream teams. I don't care. Do I not have the... I do! I've got the shoe in my inventory. Oh! Fairy godmother's... Oh, okay. She meant her home, not mine. Right. See, this is what I get for not tracking the quest ahead of time. Right, so Fairy Godmother's house. That is up in the Forgotten Lands, which is actually quite handy because there's diamonds up there. So I might do the mining spots before I go and see dear Fairy Godmother.
Even miracles take a little time.
Because I do need to mine some diamonds. all on yours. Good, 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 good. Right, pickaxe. Jabbity, jabbity, jab, jab, jab. So my aim is still, if I can, to get the Main Street building, because I do want to sort of reconfigure some of these. Some of these biomes. I mean, this one's not so bad, but I want to redo Frosted Heights. I definitely want to redo the forest. That forest is a mess. So I definitely want to redo that. Right. Let's go see the fairy godmother. See what she's got to say about this shoe. Okay. Have a shoe.
Well, look,
That's a very bright light she has. I wonder if you might know something about this shoe I found. Single shoe. How odd when only two will do. Goodness, this isn't just any shoe, my dear. It's a very special glass slipper that belongs to a very special someone. Princess Cinderella. Okay, small spell pumpkin. Is she trapped in the pumpkin? Did you turn Cinderella into a pumpkin? Does that pumpkin turn into a carriage? Does that pumpkin turn into a carriage? Oh no, not this one. Let me explain. Many years ago when the forgetting came, I magically whisked Cinderella away to somewhere she'd be protected. The glass slipper is a sign that it's finally safe for her to return. Now we must use the special pumpkin to undo the spell. Okay, what do I have to do? A wish enchantment will do the trick. Find the means and make it quick. Then use it with your watering can. That's my bibbidi bobbidi boo plan.
Now off you go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Okay, so I need to go to a crafting table. There's one not too far from here, which is useful. So yeah, there's some biomes I'm okay with. It's a bit of how they've turned out. But yeah, I definitely want to redo the forest. The forest at the moment feels quite crowded. And not in a kind of very good way. I'll probably redo the meadow. I want to redo the plaza. I probably will redo them all at some point, but I think, as I say, the forest is top of my list right now to redo. Right, so this will be under potions and enchantments. Yeah, so that gets used with the watering can. And then I go back to the fairy godmother's house. And see what else needs done.
It's so warm. Oh, maybe I'll take a nap
today. Right. But yeah, that is a very bright light.
Look who it is.
Okay, take the small spell pumpkin.
Oh?
Okay, plant it anywhere in the valley, then water it with the enchantment. It'll grow its full size and Cinderella will be returned to us.
I'll see you soon, dear.
Okay, so I just gotta find a random spot to plant it. It doesn't need to be anywhere in particular. Well, that's handy. I'm just going to do this the very, very easy way. I'm just going to plant it. Right outside the fairy godmother's house. Okay, it's going to take about 15 minutes till it's grown. That gives me time to go and do other things. In fact, that actually gives me time to go and do the boutique challenge that I need to do as a bonus task. See what Daisy is asking for this time around. So yeah, I should be able to do this boutique challenge, probably the Dream Snaps one as well.
Have you got a story for me? Just who I wanted to see.
Okay, what's the challenge today? I think you should design something that uses skirts, appliance, modern, purple, strong, and wondrous. Okay.
Goodbye.
Interesting combination. Okay. This is where I'm going to switch the mouse because I find that placing furniture and doing stuff like this is a lot easier when I have the mouse. I can do a lot faster. Like so. Right. Purple things, I am keeping the lamp, the hair, the light. I always have the mannequin handy. Okay, so what do I need to do for the challenge? Okay, I need things that are modern and purple. Now, I did talk about appliances. Yeah, I don't have anything that matches those fillers. What have I got that matches those fillers? Oh, not a great deal. Okay, I need to do some shopping. I know I can do a full purple outfit. I know I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Because I am a bit of a magpie for all things purple. I do love me a bit of purple. Right, the wings can stay. That's good. No. Let's do the cardigan with the good to be bad shirt. Then I have the candy skirt. Let's take away the pants. I don't think I've got any purple socks though. Let me see. Oh, I do have purple earrings. Yeah, I don't have Then on my head, could do the crown. Right, so that's the outfit done. Okay, so I need to go and see.
What's the scoop?
I need to go and see Scrooge about some furniture. I thought I had more more bits of furniture that I could work with. It's okay. It's okay. I'll find a way. I will find a way to make it work. But yeah, being able to put together an all-purple outfit is not a problem. Purple is one of my favorite colors, so in fact, it's probably my the favorite color. Right, Scrooge is up there. Actually, what I might do is see if there's like.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Okay, like to. Okay, furniture first. I need things that are purple. Oh, okay, I do have these pieces of furniture, but they're in my house. That's where, yeah, this is where I'm sort of messing up. It's like, this is... Right. Did it order the bench? Okay, order the bench. Chair. Actually, let me put in the Wondrous and see what that gives me as well. Sally's chair, obviously. Now, there was also... like appliances. So many things for the kitchen? Perfect. But yeah, that's where I've been going wrong. It's like, I have these items, but they're in my house. It's like, I've already put them into my house. Okay. And then clothing.
Aye,
Okay,
think
now I can go
living
back and
here's
do
a
the...
marvellous opportunity.
I should be able to go back and do a bit more decorating and get this design challenge ticked off. Then see what I need to do for Dream Snaps. Because that was the other task. Right, so that should be enough furniture. I'm hoping that because I was able to get that sink, that would count for the appliance part. Unless I miraculously balls this up. Okay, let's have a look. See. I'm just gonna search for purple things because that's gonna make it a lot easier. Okay, so I have the tentacle, the floor lamp. Sink. I have the bench. Two chairs. Can't put those here. I have the monster's piano. You know what? Let's just put in these balloon bouquets because they've got purple in them. Right. Let's see if this is enough.
I've got to get the scoop
For
on these
Daisy.
villains. I know a story when I see one.
Okay. Did I complete the challenge? No.
Bye-bye.
What am I missing? Okay, it says I'm missing an appliance. Right, let me just change back into a comfier outfit. Okay, so that's gonna be a cardigan. Or just a long sleeve top. Okay, not quite sure how I feel about that. No, right? I'm pretty sure I've got some got like a boat neck top or something. There we go. Yeah, long sleeve boat neck. That's what I was looking for. Right, so I need to buy an appliance. I thought I had everything. I thought the sink would count. I really did think the sink would count. But obviously not. Right, back to Scrooge as I go. Well, at least I learned that sinks don't count as appliances in this game. Well, I suppose by appliances they probably just mean like fridges, cookers. So yeah. Right.
Wow, am I happy to see you.
Okay, I did not want to talk to Anna. I wanted to talk
Remember, I
to...
believe
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Right, appliances. Okay, you know what? Just... give me this fridge. Screw it, we just cooked up. If I'm doing this, I'm going all in. It's like, screw you, Scrooge, I'm going all in here. Oh, hang on, I can sell stuff? Good, because there are things I'm probably never ever going to use in my whole life. Or things that I have multiples of that I don't really need multiples of. Is that all the stuff I'm allowed to sell? Okay. Never mind then. Right.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Now that I have the appliance, let me go back and see if I can finish off this thing. I mean, this is definitely taking the time. This is definitely filling the time while I wait for Cinderella's pumpkin to grow. Yeah, this is definitely filling the time. Right. Blah, 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 blah. Right, let's put this in. Okay, maybe... if the sink doesn't count, let me take that out and put the witch's cooktop in. Because that should now count. Daisy!
Ever consider a career in design? You have marvelous taste.
Complete the challenge!
Bye-bye.
Right, so now... what I should be able to do is go into here. Collect that, collect that. Right, what do I need to do for Dream Snaps? Okay. Calm, wondrous, outdoor. Okay. Architecture. Oh, okay. I kind of have a little bit of something like that out here anyway. Because I have the sort of gazebo structure that I built literally right outside Daisy's front door. So, if that meets the criteria, then that would be brilliant. So allow me to check to see if it does.
Huh? Hello there. Oh, it's you. I'm so glad. Oh, well, don't be a stranger. Goodbye. Have you got a story for me?
Ah, it works for Dream Snaps. Perfect, I will submit. Because it contains touch of map.
And beyond.
Okay. Oh, so you're not getting it. $150. So which edition is that? Is that the Monday Night Wars one? Yeah, the Monday Night Wars one. Yeah, because I remember you saying you were keen on that, because that's very much your era. Because I know there was rumors about the pricing, but I wasn't sure if it'd been like confirmed. Or yeah, gonna rewrite history and have WCW. Yeah. I remember you saying that actually, that you were gonna do that. Right, so if I can't... why can't I use... I'm slightly confused as to why I can't use that part of the plaza.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Okay, yeah, let me use that one, which is fine. All I had to do was enter. That was all I needed to do. Yes. I know my submission. Right. Yeah, 60 points. Yeah, Tony turned up with the Oh, Tony and the ponies. Okay, on to the next page. Let me just claim that. Okay, so I think the only routine duty I need to do now is mining the diamonds. Oh, restaurant, actually. I've not done the restaurant. Not done the restaurants today. Yeah, it's... I saw that it wasn't going to be on... They're not doing it for PS4 or Xbox One. Which I can kind of understand. You know, a lot of people have migrated to PS5 and Xbox Series X. Or S, depending on which one you're looking for. I mean, if I was going to get it, I'd probably do PC, because I've got an Xbox One. So I would probably do it on PC. Because how I play a lot of games, I just get them on... I get them on PC and then I play it using my Xbox controller. Right. I mean, there are some games that I do use the... controller's not working there for a minute. I think I need to get a new cable for my controller.
Well, look who we have here.
But yeah, for me, it very much does depend on the game. Like, a lot of games I will play with just, like, the controller. I mean, this one I'm playing with the controller.
And I ain't.
But, like, so...
Hi.
obviously, The Sims I'll play with mouse and keyboard. Baldur's Gate 3 I play with mouse and keyboard. Supermarket Simulator, I kind of... whatever I kind of feel like doing. I don't know why my controller keeps... Yeah, I think I need to get a new cable for my controller.
Right.
Oh, I will add that to the list of things I need to get.
Hello.
Although there is one thing I'm getting this week, which is definite. Which is I'm getting new lenses in my glasses.
Well, run along now.
Which I'm very much looking forward to. I actually got the call this morning saying they were ready, but... I've got things on for the rest of the week. And it was like, right. Sort of front, like, going through the diary, and it's like, okay, I can do this time. And the optician's was like, perfect. See, because I like when that happens. Like, when you're sort of going through your diary and you're trying to, like, fit in all the appointments, and you get somewhere just going, you know, if you say, like, I want this time, or I can do this time, and then the best answer you can get is, that's fine. And I'm like, yes. It's like, that is like the best kind. When it's like you open up your diary, you see them open up theirs, and
Hey,
you
I
both
bet
have a
your
blank
first friend was a toy.
blank spot in the
Am I
same
right?
place, and it's like, yes, this is perfect. So yeah, because I've not had these frames for very long, I'm just getting the lenses changed. Where was I going? I was going to go somewhere. Oh, Tiana's. That's where I was going. So are the prices for all the editions like confirmed now? Because as I say, I know there was rumors when they, and there was like rumblings when they put out like the release dates and stuff like that for 2K26, but hang on, let me see if I can 2K26. Yeah, because they've apparently just put out a new... There's a new trailer. Here we go. Pre-order. Let's have a... Let's have a peek. Right, select... Okay, select my region. UK, thank you very much. Oh, okay. So there's actually a thing if you pre-order before the 23rd of February, you get extra currency in 2K25 as well to use. Okay, standard $69.99, King is $99.99. Attitude Era $129.99. Holy smeg. I'm just seeing if that's the same for the UK price as well. Right. Let's see if my go-to point for looking up prices now is Steam. Okay, so the standard edition on Steam is $59.99. I'm just seeing if it's the same. So yeah, King of Kings is $89.99. Attitude Era is $119.99. And going by that, I'm guessing that the Monday Night Wars is going to be $130. Yeah, $139.99. So it's... So the dollar amount, take 10 off each of those, and you get the pound amounts. Which isn't that bad a price difference. Neither it is. It's not that big a price difference. But that's still... That's still a fair bit of money. You know, I haven't either, Lamath. We're in the same boat, mate. We're in the same boat, my friend.
How you doing?
I think this is the most characters I've had sit at a table. Because usually they either sit solo or in pairs. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a trio sit together before.
Oh,
I don't think I have.
you've been a terrific audience.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's...
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if the Steam prices are a little different because
I
like
was
they're
just
digital
thinking
only.
about you. Lovely.
Ah, see, that was something I was going to ask as well.
I'd like to talk again soon.
Because you know how you get some of these collector's editions, like they come in
Let's get this show on the road.
like stylized boxes. You know, that are meant to look like something.
Uh-huh.
Like, was there not one of the editions they did, like one of the special editions they did ages ago, it looked like a locker? Or that could have been another game.
Gotta run.
That could have been a different sports game. I want, like, in my head, I'm thinking sort of like, I want to say like sort of 2K like 18 or something, but I'm probably like massively wrong. But get the stylized boxes. So, as a connoisseur of the Monday Night Wars, Lamath, if you were to make a box design for the Monday Night Wars edition, what would you have it look like? Hey, Skinny. Yeah, I'm seeing the Royal Rumble has proved divisive. It was always going to be divisive with it being in Saudi. I don't think it was necessarily bad, but it wasn't great.
Worse, am I right?
See, I can still think of a worse Rumble. There's been a worse Rumble, and it was fairly recently. Although actually, what they did in this Rumble was a repeat of what they did in the bad one. So that will not have helped. That will not have helped at all. Yeah, and that's always something I loved about the Rumble. I mean, I got lucky because the first Rumble I watched was 2018, which of course you had the great thing of like the first women's Rumble, so you had all the surprises of like all the Hall of Famers showing up and everything. Plus, in the men's Rumble, you had Rey Mysterio coming back. So it was like you had that massive moment. And this is...
Got a minute?
Yeah, I did notice that, because all of, like, the newer guys that they put in are ones that have just been called up. With the exception of Oba, who is technically unaffiliated. Because it hasn't been confirmed which show he's going to. And then the same with Royce Keys. They haven't said... Because I don't think they specifically said he's going to NXT. See, when I saw Oba come out at number 1, I was like, well, there's your Iron Man right there. It's like... Because when I saw he was going to be in the Rumble, it was like, right, if Oba comes out in like the first 5 or 10, for sure he's the Iron Man. For sure. you know, I sort of thought that was going to be... Yeah, that's something a lot of people are pointing out. It's like... And it's building... It's adding fuel to the fire that Jay right now is little more than an entrance. And... Yeah, it doesn't help him that happened. I mean, I could understand them doing it if something had happened. You know, like when, I think it was 2020, AJ Styles got eliminated early. Like, and basically it turned out he asked to be chucked out because he kind of got the sense he'd been injured, and it turned out he had been. And it was like, no, I need to go get this checked now, kind of thing. If it had been something like that, like, if something had happened and, like, Brock had been hurt, I don't care. He can stay away.
If you're wondering what to do, just
But then
listen to
also,
little
that
voice
would have been the
inside.
perfect moment to do that, to sort of get him out while everyone's distracted, so that they don't bring unnecessary attention to a possible injury. It's like, that would have made sense. Okay, so your thoughts on the design? Actually, like the design they have right now. Could also have it look like... Oh, okay. Use the series logo. That would be interesting. Because I would kind of thought you could do that, but then make, like, the sides and the back of the box look like an old school TV set.
This valley seems enchanted.
You know, like one of the really sort of, like, chunky box TVs we had when we were younger. Because then you could also kind of do that with the Attitude Era one as well. But then you could make it so it's like the TV was like vandalized or something. You know, like someone had like spray painted all over it. Oh, I meant to check on the pumpkin while I was up there. I never did. Oops. One thing I did see, a lot of people were surprised not to see Joe Hendry in the Rumble. Like, I know a lot of the... They're not doing like a Pain Installments thing. They're not, that's weird. That is weird. But then again, with games... I suppose it's not necessarily that weird.
I have the most wonderful new book to read.
No, Steam don't do that. That is not something that Steam, like, ever does. It's a case of you are paying it in... You are paying it in one go, and that's it. If you don't have the money, you're not getting the game. If you don't have the money or the credit in your wallet, you are not getting the game. That is definitely how Steam works. Yeah, no money, no honey. That is pretty much it. Okay, something is... I think I definitely need to get another cable for my controller. Yay! Another thing on the list of things I need to get. Right, let's have a look-see at the map. I probably should have checked the map before going into the fairy godmother's house. I just assumed that's where she would be.
We really must talk, and quickly.
Oh, that's handy. I did. By doing that, she just sort of popped in.
Splendid. We have work to do, you know.
Okay, spell pumpkin is missing. Was disappearing part of the magic?
Oh.
Goodness no, it was supposed to grow and then be harvested. Can't imagine what could have gone wrong. Unless what? Shenanigans!
Oh, oh.
Didn't know. Oh god, don't tell me Remy's eating it. Who recalled? I told him some time ago he could help himself to any. Oh, Smeg.
You've
Right.
been so helpful.
Remy!
You're making so many dreams come true.
Come here, you wee rat. And that's not me being insulting, that's me being inaccurate. I will admit I did not watch any of the post show.
Being here's almost as good as playtime. I can't believe how many new friends I've made here.
I didn't watch any of it. I haven't really seen any clips of it. So if people were being chanted for, I didn't know that. I'm not surprised that, because that's what happened. You know, they'll chant random names. Oh yeah, that first one. Second one, understandable. Oh yeah, Biggie and the Oberfeminists.
Hello.
Love it. Don't you? No, pumpkin is magical. I don't care about the scent notes. You can't eat the pumpkin. It's a magic one. Cinderella's in it. That would be definitely a form of cannibalism. Yeah, magical charm the fairy godmother used to keep Cinderella's legend never can, but now it helps into return. Need to use it to break spell.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Take back. Give me the pumpkin. Do not eat it.
Ah, ha, ha.
Yeah, just leave the strange-looking vegetable things alone. Just leave them be.
Au revoir.
Leave them be. Yeah. Yeah, the Oberfeminine. I love that. And I kind of love that the Biggie was just having fun with it, because the rest of them were like, what? And he was just having fun. It's like, yes, that is one of the many, 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 many reasons to absolutely adore Biggie. Right. Where beeth... Oh, hang on. The fairy godmother. Right, she's still up there. Good. The only thing for me with Obafemi is, for my sins, which some people will probably have a go at me, I'm a Newcastle United fan. Have been for some time. Questionable now that they're part owned by Saudi, but it is what it is. I mean, I took it as a necessary evil to get rid of the absolute FUD that was Mike Ashley. But they used to have a player, Newcastle United used to have a player called Obafemi Martins. So every time I hear Obafemi, I have to keep remembering that with the wrestler, it's 2 names, but with the footballer, it's 1. And I keep hearing the football chants. Which were all good, but it still kind of confuses my brain a little bit. I do have to admit. See, the issue I think with the likes of Jordan is they're not quite sure what to do with her. Because, you know, there's a build, they're sort of doing that sort of, like, the powerhouse, kind of like, I'm stronger than everybody here, kind of thing. They could do that with her, if they weren't already kind of doing it with Lash Legend. I think bringing her and Lash Legend up so close together and on the same show has been a misstep. Chelsea winning would have been hilarious. Chelsea winning would have been great. That would have made the run up to Mania so... But I will be happy about Liv's win if it somehow leads to the breakup of the Judgment Day. I'm kind of done with the Judgment Day. Where'd she go? Where did she go? Ah, she's down on the meadow. So yeah, and that was also my logic for wanting... If it turned out he'd been in it, for Finn to win the Rumble. Yeah, I actually thought they were gonna do with... And they kind of did. Do with Sol Ruka this year what they did with Roxanne last year. I kind of thought we were going that route. But it didn't quite work.
Hello, child.
But yeah, Sol looked good. I think actually, out of all of the NXT people that they had in the Women's Rumble, the one who actually looked the weakest to me, and again, this is just my sort of one personal thing, was actually JC. Okay, let's do this next bit. Okay, Cinderella will need... Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, now I need to find... Now I need to find a space for Cinderella to live.
Well, that does it. Goodbye.
Okay, so I need to find somewhere to put her home. I don't know if I have anywhere to put her right now. I know I have these spaces here, but I kind of use them for where could I put? Oh, I could put it up in Frosted Heights. I have a fair bit of space up there. And then I can just move it when I'm when I'm ready to move it. Yeah, Tiffany winning I think would have been not a very good choice. But yeah, I'm hoping that somehow Liv winning the Rumble leads to
Now that I've had some time to think, I know exactly
the
what I've got to do.
breakup of the Judgment Day. Because yeah, I'm over it. Yeah, the Jade thing I honestly don't know. I don't know what the hell they're doing there. It's like, you had a good start. And then for some reason you just completely fumbled it. It's like, she came in, like, really strong. And yeah, it worked, but for some reason they've just completely fumbled it. But I guess we'll find out, because I mean, there's Raw tonight, so. But I was just trying to sort of mull it over in my brain. It's like, right, what is the most feasible way they could do what I would like them to do, which is break up the Judgment Day? And the only way I can think of doing it that seems kind of feasible because yes, Raquel has grown, she's improved, but I don't see her beating Stephanie for the title.
Greetings, neighbor.
I don't see her doing it.
Whoa!
It'd be interesting if she did. Don't get me wrong, that would be interesting. But I'm kind of going for they could do a sort of Liv succeeded where Raquel failed kind of thing.
Mark me words.
Okay, Cinderella's castle kind of fits here. It kind of fits.
This place is so strange.
So that's not bad. So yeah, they could maybe do it that way. I don't know. I will say I did laugh at the video that was put up. Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. The video that was put up about, I want to say it was on Jordan Grace's account, about all the girls playing up the Power Rangers meme that was going around because they all had to be in bodysuits. Okay, so question for you, Skinny. With the booking decisions, who would you have win the Rumble? If you'd have been booking the Rumble, who would have won it? Who would have won each one? I don't even know if this is actually close enough.
I've completed my patrol. All's quiet in this one.
Okay, so only 2 pieces of furniture count, so I'm guessing the ones I put over here didn't count. Right, did it count now? Okay, 5 pieces count. Okay, did that count? I'm running out of space to put things. Did that work? Hey! And then I can clear all this up.
like a wonder.
Right. Let me clear this lot up first. Before I go talk to Cinderella. Right.
Excuse me, my dear.
Right. Let's get the last bit of dialogue.
Well, look who it is. Ah. Oh.
Gotta get a meal.
Oh, splendid.
Okay.
Completely wonderful.
Right. Where'd she go?
I'm so glad you're here.
Stuff I got.
Right. Okay, do you like animals? Yeah. Gus Gus. Jacques and Gus. I love Gus Gus.
This place is
It was
the cat's
lovely to see you.
pajamas.
Okay. I still need to do 4 royal tasks. That'll be 3 now. Okay, pet companion, 4 rocks. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Where's my little companions? This one. My little baby. But yeah, if you ever get if they ever bring in like Jacques and Gus's like companions that you can have, I am gonna be so happy. It's like, give me Jacques, give me Gus. I know it probably can't happen because they are like DLC, but give me Pascal. Give me Pascal from Tangled. Oh, I've got ink. Okay, I can have the spell pumpkin is like a decoration. Okay, cool. Right. Time to have a bit of a clear out in the old inventory. Right. Okay, why is that there? That should not be there. That should not be there. Oh, I've got pouches. Do I have any more pouches? No, I just did the one. Okay. Okay, that's fine. No, actually, can I give any of these as gifts to Cinderella? Okay, latte. Oh, I can. Okay, I have a diamond. I've got diamonds on me. Do I have white bellflowers? No, I have white flowers, but they're not bellflowers. That's fine. I can go and grab one. Right, that's cleared a bit of space. I've still got... Right. Ah, I need to actually, once I've cleared this out, I need to actually go back to the box and grab a diamond, because I didn't actually realise it went into the inventory. You know what, I'll put the potion in there, I'll put the glass in there as well. Right, so I need a bellflower, I need a white bellflower. I need a diamond. Just a regular one, not a shiny one. And then I need to go and make a latte. Have I got any world tasks that I can do while I'm in here? No. No, we don't. I thought maybe if I had like a sort of cooking one or something like that, I could have worked it, but I don't. I don't have one. Right. So now I just need to go and find Cinderella. She might be up by her home, I don't know. Map. Right. Okay, she's not at home. She's oh, perfect. She's in Tiana's restaurant. That's even better. This is great. Because this is going to help build the friendship level, which is what I need to do. To do the hangout. Okay, she wants a crepe. I do like crepes. Crepes with just a little bit of sugar. Or, ooh, crepes and apples.
I'm so glad you're here.
Okay. We've got her up to level 2. Okay. Golden fishing make. You know what? Let's go foraging.
Thank you for coming to see me.
Right, let's do the gifts. That should hopefully put her up to maybe a level 4. Because I'm giving her all 3, that might get her to
I'm so glad you're here.
4. Right, where's which one is it? It's that one. Oh yeah, we'll get this should get us comfortably into 4, giving her all 3. Yeah. Comfortably into 4, which is good. Because that means we can do at least 2 parts before the quest line. Get 500 coins. And there we go. Start with the hangout. Right. Let's see if I can't do just some of the quick little things. I know I still need to do the diamond things because it's a case of I need 5 for the regular task and then I need 10 for the bonus task. For the well, not the bonus, the routine ones.
Sure is a pretty night. Great to see you.
Ah, these character ones. Da, da, da. Which is very, very useful because I wasn't going to get. Okay. Luckily, these are very quick to do. Oh, actually, while I go this way but to Goofy's crafting station, craft anything 20. The easiest thing to do is I'm just going to craft 20 pieces of paving. There we go. Okay, and I've still got, and I'm back on doing more royal tasks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I can do that. Right, let me get some...
Hey there. Woohoo!
Carrot, and then I can... yeah.
Say, have you seen my...
Okay, daily discussion with 15 villagers.
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
I don't even know if I even have that many out and about. Okay, Mickey loves to travel. Visiting all the friends and me when I go back to places I've been before.
See you real soon.
Ah, and that actually counts as a royal task. Okay.
There's a lot about this valley that reminds me of home.
Let's have a little chat with her. Okay, she's thinking about adding some new embroidery to her skirt. You know what? Let's go with some flowers.
Feliz noche.
Good that
sadness.
you're here.
Think about all the sad things that might happen. We might lose our friends forever, or accidentally trip over. Oh no! That would be sad. Yeah, it would. And if something's sad, I need to help Riley. So I want to be ready. Oh, oh my god.
Hey there.
Okay, Buzz.
Ah.
Okay, some knowledge of intergalactic travel. Wonder if I should learn more about traveling the sea so I could look out for dangers in the waters around the valley. Why not?
Oh.
Okay, what do you know about ships from Moana nautical nature? Well, you'll need a boat like Moana's and a sail. Okay, harnessing the power of the wind. Okay, considering my foot, I don't think I'll be able to steer properly. Yeah, that could be a problem.
Whoa, would you look at those stars?
That could be a problem. Right, I know that one of the tasks was to mine spots on the plaza, so let's just do that. Then I'm gonna nip back up to the Forgotten Lands. Mine up there, see if I can't get any more. Because I think that is the only place you can get diamonds. I probably should have double checked that. Probably should have double checked. Yep. I was right. It's the only place you can get it. I also need to go and plant these carrots if I
haven't
have
had
any
this
hope
much
of,
fun since last Mardi Gras.
if I have any hope of actually being able to harvest them in a few minutes. I swear sometimes, the way my brain works, it's a miracle I'm able to do anything. It truly is. I mean, you would think it would be easy, you know, I've got a list on the screen to follow. I've been playing this game for long enough. You would think I'd have a fairly decent handle on it by now. Right. Because the thing is, even if I don't get diamonds, I'm still getting coal, which... Ah, right. That's the first 5 done. Oh, okay. Did it actually... Oh, I keep going to the... I don't care about the dream teams. I wish I could just get rid of that. Oh no, it was a regular one. So yeah, I wish I could just, like, take that dream teams thing out of me, because I'm not interested. I'm really not. Right. Is there anyone up here I can have a discussion with? I don't think there is. Oh no, there is. Jack and Fairy Godmother in their homes, but it was just more if I can grab people that are just like wandering around. That's gonna save me going in and out. And oh, hang on, craft any refinement item. Let's see what it means by that, because I think that is its own proper section in the craft menu. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Oh, it's okay. So it's any of this. Perfect. Let's get a bunch of gold in here, because why not? Okay, cook a perfect dessert. I have to do 3 of them. Okay. Desserts. 5 stars. Okay, let's do a banana split. Actually, let's not do the cupcakes. I got a bit annoyed with the cupcakes. Ooh, pastry, cream, and fruits. Yes, please. Why not? Let's do a wedding cake. Just for a laugh. Okay. Fish somewhere forgotten. Then I can do that. Aha!
Got him.
Aladdin.
What's next?
Okay, we're doing the apple trick. Okay, I taught myself. Just took a lot of practice. Okay, you think I could learn it? Sure. Knowing you could do anything you put your mind to. I mean, look at everything you've done with this place.
Hey, over here.
That was sweet. Okay, let me just have some food. Sort that out because it was a bit.
Oh, Naveen would just love it here.
Okay. Have a chat with Tiana. Truly a one-of-a-kind place. Okay, what do you like to do? Besides running my restaurant, I enjoy seeing my friends in the village again. Going to the beach, exploring the forest and the glade, visiting Shirami.
Swell.
It's always something fun to do. Now I don't think there's any shellfish up here, so I should be okay just doing the regular fishing. Because I think most of the shellfish are down in the sort of lower half of the map. Because I know you can get some in the glade. And then there's obviously the beach. Okay, that has helped. I like when those help because sometimes they don't. That one is out for now, so let's head to this one. The thing is, seaweed does come in handy, because obviously I can use it to make fiber, I can use it to feed the turtles, I can use it when making sushi. So it does have its uses. Aha! Another memory. This is good. I've not been getting as many of those. I've had that memory task for a bit now. I don't know if the hangout time will... With the hangout with any villager time will start... Because I'm already on a hangout, I don't know if I would have to start another one for it to count, or whether the time on this one's gonna count. It would be nice if the time on this one counted as well. But we'll see when it does the check-in. Right. Have I had a daily conversation with Goofy? No, I haven't. Okay, what makes me laugh the most? Brainy jokes.
Sure is a pretty night.
Right. No, I don't want to turn the light off. I want to talk. I want to talk to her.
This isn't just for small talk, is it? I'm bad at that.
Okay, working on a song, but it's missing something. Okay, Kristoff's good at playing the lute. Belle knows all kinds of stories you can use for lyrics. Sally has a talent for melancholy tunes. You know what? Since we're here, Sally has a talent for melancholy tunes. It'd be nice to collaborate once. Hey! Right, I'm gonna go check on these carrots. See if they've grown. I've already spoken to Mickey. I've already spoken to Aladdin. Oh, I could just use the ones that are in the restaurants. Okay, they're not quite ready yet, so actually that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go talk to the characters that are in the restaurants. Because you can still do the daily discussion option with them.
Thank you for taking some time.
Okay. I think the only one I can't talk to is I'm forgetting because I've literally just spoken to her.
Yes.
Another travel. But what I can do is I can do the dish. Ah, of course it's after the hour the characters reset.
I'm happy to see you.
Well, actually, I have one of those. I have an anglefish. And your order. Now, I might get near 10 if I'm able to do the other ones. So what were they again? Okra and seafood pie. Right, I should be able to pick up okra in Wally's garden. Now, the seafood pie. I'll see how close the pie gets us, and then if I have to go and get the okra, I'll go and get the okra.
This isn't just for small talk, is it? I'm bad at that.
I don't need to go and get the okra. I've got level 10. Yes. I've gone level 10, and I finished a duty. What can I change? Yeah, give me my dagger earrings. And the rings. Yeah. let's go and see if these carrots are ready. And then I'll go and see which other villagers I can go and talk to. They're just kind of roaming around. Oh, actually, I suppose I should also go and see if the lineup in Shea Remy has changed. Because the one in Tiana's did, so. I'm guessing the one in Shea Remy might as well. Because sometimes it changes completely, depending on the time of day, and then sometimes it's just one or two characters who will change. Oh, carrots are ready. Okay.
Hey, I think living here's a
Ah,
marvelous
okay, the hangout
opportunity.
times do... It works. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Shadow Wings, hell yes. Oh, that's going straight in the favorites. Actually, where's... Oh, I could have fun with this. Oh, nailed it. Actually, does it have its own glide thing? Oh, it kind of does. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so the hangout time does change. This is good. Right. The Cheshire Cat.
How are you getting on?
All I intend to do is intentionally be unintentional. That's confusing. You really are being confusing on purpose. But I had no purpose not to be purposeful, which is a purpose, of course. I'm gonna go. Oh, I hope you do so purposefully.
There's something you want to know.
Okay, Goofy I've already spoken to. Oh, I'm liking this. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh,
Wow, it's
Nala?
getting late. Huh?
ring them a feet. Their shoes. We're going to because my feet are soft.
Uh-huh.
Guess some animals need things like that if they don't have pads on the paw. Yeah.
Wow, it's
No
getting
toe
late.
beans. Humans don't have toe beans. Okay, I'm at 11 villagers. This is good. Right, let's see who is in Shea Remy. I'm loving these Shadow Wings. I really, really am. Okay, so we have...
Hi.
We have Anna.
Oh.
Oh, I wanted to check in with me. Have I eaten, stretched, or plenty of prayers? Well, I did eat. I ate before stream. I've got my water next to me. I haven't stretched in a while.
Thank you so much.
Aloha!
Yeah, Stitch has so cool powers. Strong, fireproof, can look like doggy, can see in dark. Okay, what's it like to be able to see in the dark? Usually good. Good for hide and seek. But sometimes Stitch wake up in the middle of night. And see too many scary shadows. Oh. Then night vision not good. Oh.
Good. Thank you.
Ah, that's another task done.
Hi there.
Okay, let's do the order. And then I can do the conversation. So I think that'll take me up to
Oh.
11 or 12?
Why, thank you.
Oh, it's
Hello.
actually going to take me up to 14. Chris is a stand-up guy.
Goodbye.
So we need one more.
I've completed my
Okay, I've already spoken to Buzz. Is there anybody else out here? Ah, perfect. Christoph.
Oh, hey.
Odd looking sharp plants, right? I think they called me. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've seen them. Okay, seems like they're everywhere. Yeah. Jules believe everything in nature has a purpose. It can make something useful. Yeah. Maybe if you purified them. Things like magic, which I try not to. Smart guy. I'll just leave dealing with the Nick Thorns to the magic professionals. Mainly you.
It's pretty great how nice you are to everyone.
Okay. Collect some shoreline shellfish. Try saying that 10 times fast. I also need to check. Right, which gems are square? Which gems am I looking for here? Okay, so amethyst, emerald, onyx, ruby, sapphire, and topaz. Okay, that's a good mix. That's actually a good mix. When it said square, I was kind of worried. But I think that's a good mix. No, oh, I don't want to go inside. I'm out. I just wanted to pick up the shell outside. Because I don't know if it counts if the companion picks them up. Oh, it must do, because... Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Also thinking, why is Pearl wandering along here, but Moana's here? Yes! Okay, give the squirrel their favourite food. See, I can never remember what those are. I'm happy that it's a good mix of gems, though, I will say. I'm quite pleased about that. And also, with it just specifying square, hopefully that means that the shiny ones also count. Right, let's see what these last couple of spots on the beach are gonna get me. So far, not come across square gems, but I'm building up other resources, so it's okay. I maybe should have made a note of where those particular gems are. I maybe should have done that. So that I'm not just aimlessly wandering around. Going for every rock point that I see. I mean, that is one way of doing it, but it's not the most efficient way of doing it. Leveled up the Cinderella. Good. I'm tempted just to keep the hangout thing going until I get the any villager time as well as the Cinderella time. Oh, there, excuse me. Aha! Double whammy. Very nice. Okay, hangout is done.
I hope to see you again soon.
Okay, oh, okay. So it's basically just mine for gems. Okay. This I can deal with. It's just a right, that is literally going to be a case of hitting all of the rock spots. This is now just giving me carte blanche to just hit everything. Which I like. Because also, on the off chance that one of these spots might pop, like the crops do, it counts. Now the only thing I'm not sure is if, I don't think I counted with the fish, is if the companion spawn gems count. They didn't count when it was the fish, but it did count when it popped. So maybe that's the trade-off. It's like it'll count in circumstances, certain circumstances, but not all of them. Though I am surprised with all this, with the mining that I'm doing, that that no memories have cropped up. I thought I would have maybe had one by now. It's just look at the draw. Right. Okay, so we're getting there with the gems. Obviously I don't know how to get as many square because there's not as many... I'm getting lots of golden nuggets. But I am just going around hitting all the rock points and hoping for the best. Plus it's always handy to have plenty of coal and stone and always handy to have those. It's definitely handy to have those. Right. Right. Let me just try. What have I got that I can feed the squirrel that might work? Okay, let's go with the cocoa bean. Okay, that's certainly got a good reaction. Not their favourite, though. Okay, I'm surprised at that, because that was a...
Could you spare a moment?
That was a good reaction I got from them. So I'm surprised that it didn't. Because usually when you get the good reaction, that's when you've found the favourite. It's usually a fairly good indicator that you've made the right choice when you get that sort of slightly extended reaction. That is perplexing. It's definitely perplexing. But at least with the squirrels being in the plaza, they're fairly easy to find, so... And they're also the easiest of the animals to interact with. So feeding them is not going to be as much of a challenge as it is... say with like the raccoons and the turtles and the alligators. It's not going to be as much of a potential issue. Or... Although the turtles aren't bad. Turtles are actually pretty... Turtles are pretty chill. It's the alligators I've yet to suss out. Right. No. Does it... No, maybe... Oh no, it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't tell you. Okay, that's fine. Right. Take a picture with a companion. I can definitely do that. I love this opening room in my house. Okay. Sell 5 fruit. Oh, I've got fruit. You know what went through my brain there for a second? Is pumpkin a fruit? It's like, no, it's not. It's not. You silly moo. I suppose I should also see how many points I've managed to collect, because I've done a fair few of the... Okay, so I need 3 more diamonds. That's fine. That's feasible. I'm going up to the Forgotten Lands anyway. Okay, I'm at 175. That's actually pretty good. Hell, I can get the other two pieces on this page. Nice. And then I can start working towards the final piece. Right, how bad is it? Oh, okay. Okay. This is bad, right? Oh, this is gonna take some doing.
As usual, Linuses do all the work.
This is gonna take some doing. Oh, this is gonna take some doing. Right. Now, how many spots did I have to mine in here? Was it 3 or was it 4? Four, okay. Which is fine, because Ruby and Sapphire also, I think, yeah, I was gonna say they're squares, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, feed the raccoon. Oh no. The raccoons are so finicky to feed. They can be so finicky. That's 4 spots in the mines. Okay, selling the fruit. That I can do. Okay, cast a room for secret. I have a theory about that. I think what I'm going to do is use a fishing enhance potion. Because if I can guarantee the gold rings, especially in the glade, that will get me shellfish. Yeah, the fishing bait. So yeah, if I do that,
You are a sight for sore eyes.
then that should work. The only thing is, if the spots are blue, it won't work. I hate when I'm not, like, exactly because it can get a bit finicky. No, my theory is not Austin. Although, you know what? I did see it and it was like, please, by all of the gods and all of the heavens, no. Theorizing that the one who took out Braun Breaker are the one who, like, jumped him
If you would mind.
was Jake Paul. And it's like, no, it's bad enough we've got one of them. We do not need both of them.
Pardon me.
Why can't I get that spot? There we go. But yeah, I just did see that theory. And yeah, they could do like a bait and switch thing, but it's like, no. Please no. I don't want to put up with another Paul brother. I want the lasting image of Jake Paul in my head for me to be him getting his face absolutely caved in and cowering in the corner like a little bitch to Anthony Joshua. You know, that is what I want to always pop into my head when I hear the name Jake Paul. Him just getting absolutely destroyed by Anthony Joshua. Yeah, because I know there's some speculating it could be Pierce. Like, he's got someone to... like, not actually be him, it's obvious it's not him. But that it's going to turn out that this is going to be someone that he's brought in. Because you've obviously had this back and forth with him and Heyman. But yeah, it wouldn't make any sense at all for it to be Jericho. I think if Cole does wrestle again, I think he's going to go back to AEW. He's got a lot of unfinished business there. I mean, yeah, he's a Trips guy and he'll get treated well. Well, better than he would have done under Vince. But I don't know. I don't know if that's a jump back that he would make. Yeah, I think it would be interesting if they did bring in Brett. Again, I'm not sure how they would do it or who her first... I mean, the obvious answer is Jade. You know, let's sort of tie it back to AEW, but then do you really want to go that route? For me, bringing in Britt now makes...
Time to warm up. She sells sea smells by the seashore.
it doesn't make as much sense.
She sells sea smells by the seashore.
To bring her in now. Yeah, it's... See, the problem is, we're in that wheel spinning phase. Where, okay, you're getting your main event set up. You're using the time to... I mean, the Rumble had next to no build. Let's be real.
You, my friend, are
So, next stop is the chamber. Okay, so the chamber will determine likely the other championship contenders. Like, whoever doesn't, you know, whoever the Royal Rumble winners pick, the chamber winners will face the other champion. So say if Liv picks Stephanie, then you would assume the women's chamber is to set up who's facing Jade. And then with the men, you know, if Roman picks Drew, this is to be whoever's facing Punk. And vice versa. That's the way they seem to have operated the chambers in the last few years. It's a case of, right, the Royal Rumble decides one set of championship matches at Mania, the chamber decides the other set. And then you use the time between the chamber and Mania to build up the rest of the card. But because we're in that point between the Rumble and the chamber, they're wheel spinning. You can't progress things too forward because you can't get too ahead of yourself before Mania. So it's... I mean, of course we're going to get the build-up, like, sort of... like, who's Liv going to face, because obviously it's going to be about her, because she's the Raw superstar, so it's obviously going to be focused on her. You know, I can kind of see the logic of giving it to Liv. You know, she's been runner-up a couple of times. She has massively improved. I mean, if you looked at Liv Morgan when she, like, first came up to the main roster, to Liv Morgan now, that's quite a change.
We make a great team.
That is definitely a massive change. Yeah. So... I can kind of see why they went with her. And also, you know, she's got that smarmy heel vibe. You know, she does that really well. Plus it gives her something to do other than simp over Dom. Yeah, she's a great heel. She works far better as a heel. Because she can just come off as that sort of, like, sort of mean girl, bratty... sort of thing. She can do that, like, brilliantly well. Plus, it does mean she's actually doing something besides just waiting for Dominic to come back. Which also, by the way, get the titles off Dominic. I'm not just saying that because I'm not the biggest fan of him. It's like... it's just... get the titles off him. You can't defend them. So... you know, it's annoying. Because with him being out, that's a whole section of the division that can't really do anything. You know, you've kind of buggered up your mid-card.
Evening, y'all.
And that's not something you want to have to deal with, ideally, going into Mania, because it's not the... you know, you want to have that time. But, of course, now we have entered the season of the sign point. I was sort of thinking back earlier, it's like, right, because I've always been, can we please break up the Judgment Day? And I thought it was going to be, because I kind of hoped it would be started by Finn winning the Rumble. Because then they could do this case of, well, you know, you've got the rest of Judgment Day, like, nipping at his ear and blah, 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 and he's just like, no, sodges. I'm done with you lot. I'm gonna do this my way. And he basically just bins them off. But I mean, it does give us the angle of like, right, okay, Finn, pissed he's not in the Rumble. It could feasibly make him a suspect for who jumped Braun. I will take anyone other than Jake Paul at this point. I also want them to decide where the hell Obafemi's going. We do not need another Veer Mahan situation. We don't need that, okay? We don't need that again. Like, sort of weeks and weeks of all these vignettes. It's like, where are you gonna... Just make up your damn mind already. You know? Just make up your damn mind.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Because also you would imagine he'd do fairly well in a chamber match. Omos is working more with AAA right now. At least from what I can tell. Because I've seen a couple of AAA clips with him in it. He seems to be working with Vikingo. So it seems that they're putting him more... Give Cinderella her favorite gift. I already have! I already did. I think I've given her all 3 for today. Yeah, I have. I've given her all 3 for today, so I can't do that. See, as far as I know, Omos is still... He's still signed to WWE, but he's working more in AAA. Oh god, I've just realised something. You know what's probably going to be a massive segment on Raw tonight? The 2 Americanos. Oh, that's going to be a Mania match, isn't it? Oh god, I can already see it. Americano versus Americano. Mask versus mask. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Why did my brain do that to me? Why? Why, brain?
The number of friendly
did my brain
residents in
do
this
that to
valley
me?
is quite impressive.
Right, what are the other... But royal... Okay, pick 3 mushrooms. Oh, I never did the sell fruits. I had a whole bunch of fruit and I never sold it.
Howdy.
Okay, sell all of those. I think I didn't need to sell that many. Okay. And then if I go and pick some mushrooms, which I think there's mushrooms here. Or is it... Oh no, hang on. 3 fish from Frosted Heights. I can go do that. Because of course now what you're going to get is you're going to get people doing the speculation for the Mania cards. I'm just waiting for the first, you know, WrestleMania fantasy booking. Like, serious, not just sort of, like, right, let's just go nuts and book anything. You know, like, actually sticking to decent logic. Sort of what Mania matches could be on the horizon. I'm personally hoping for another multi-man tag match because the past couple of years, those have been bangers.
There's a couple of frowns around here I'd like to turn upside down.
There's been some of those that have been absolute bangers. Okay. The restaurant customers have not changed. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I'm sitting at 130. Ah, okay. Hey, Rollmeister. But yeah, as I was wondering for, Almost is working in AAA. Gonna go back up here because I still need to get some diamonds for the routine. See, I don't know with AEW, because... like, I still enjoy watching it. But it has lost a lot of the shine, maybe, that it had. And of course, yeah, there's always going to be the dinner time there. But yeah, because obviously, you know, when it first came out, it was like, right, this is the... you know, this is going to be the sort of solid competition, and it's going to be... you know, this was where you went if you wanted something a bit different. You know, yeah, of course, stacking it with Jericho and Moxley right off the bat might have seemed a bit weird, but it actually made sense. Because I think I talked about this at the time. It was a case of they needed those guys who were used to it. They needed those guys who were regularly on weekly television, year in, year out. Because when you get a bunch of indie guys coming together, you know, they might know very little about how to actually wrestle for TV. Cause like you've been to house shows. I've been to house shows. There's a different air around the matches in house shows. See, it was almost like you kind of needed those guys at the start, and then, of course, they were building up the pillars, and it was sort of who chopped and changed, and but then it's like, well, you need to keep that momentum going. Obviously, Cody leaving so early on was a surprise. I mean, you would always expect the time would come when Cody would leave, when the Elite would leave, you know, and sort of hand over the baton to whoever that may be. But for Cody to leave that early in AEW's existence, definitely a shock. And then, of course, how they handled the Punk situation was not great. That was almost... it was near enough a perfect storm of what not to do.
A word, if you please.
Wow, you're a really
But yeah, some of the sort of shine, some of the fun has kind of gone out of it. There is that lull, you know, you always hope it's going to get better, but what they need is someone to go in there and Yeah.
Evening, y'all.
And I will still stand by this. I will stand by this till probably the end of time. One of the biggest mistakes AEW ever made was letting William Regal walk. Letting that man walk out was a massive mistake. And it could well be one of the worst mistakes they ever make.
Hey, I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
And as I say, I will stand by that take until I no longer have the ability to do so. Because here was a guy who had literally just spent years doing exactly what AEW needed. Taking this fledgling brand that was deemed as kind of inferior to the big bright lights of Raw and SmackDown, and make it into something like it is literally that, you know, sort of undesirable to undeniable. It is literally that. You know, it is exactly that. They needed someone like him. In fact, they need 2 or 3 like him. You know, those people who have the experience, who have the ideas, and also, an important thing as well, who have the respect. So yeah, that is, I suppose, my... I don't know if you'd classify it fully as a hot take, but it's definitely one of my strongest opinions about AEW. Is, yeah, the biggest mistake they made was letting Regal walk.
As my inner voice likes to remind me, I come in peace.
Yeah. See, the thing is with that, I don't have any basis for comparison as to sort of looking at... I mean, all I really have to go on is how the Joshi wrestlers are treated when they go to, like, NXT and WWE. And as we know, that's very hit and miss. Because it's like, for everyone they've booked so strongly and consistently, like Asuka, like NXT Asuka, and then when she first came up to the main roster, she was indestructible. She was a force of nature. Then there seemed to be a point where they sort of hit the stop-start booking for a lot of them. For me, the worst ones with the stop-start thing has, I would probably say it's Kairi. Yeah. They couldn't sign up. Yeah, they signed Asuka because they couldn't sign Io Shirai. Yeah. Oh, also, big WWE fumble, in my mind. But it could be because, you know, certain decisions were hers over the company. They should have made a bigger deal of having Meiko Satomura. See, Sari, I didn't know... I knew more about Meiko than I did Sari. That's probably why I feel stronger about Meiko. But yeah, I did not get Sari's gimmick. Because it was almost like they were kind of going in... It was almost like Sailor Moon. I think that's maybe what they were going for, and it just didn't land. It didn't work. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen a bigger deal in NXT for Satomura. But then again, some of these decisions about, you know, where she worked and everything, she might not have wanted to have that sort of aspect of her. You know, that's maybe not the path she wanted her career to take. And, you know, more power to her. That's... Yamashita. I'm trying to think... Yamashita. Because also the thing as well, you've got this, is it Marigold? You've got that promotion as well, that's... You know, they'll be wanting to sign, if any, sort of prominent Joshi figures come up as, like, free agents. You know that Marigold's probably going to want to scoop them up before... before anybody else gets to them.
This valley has so much to explore.
It's like, you know, that's something that they're going to want to do. Yeah. And, you know, it's kind of in the same boat as AW. That's when it began, you know, that sort of... that fledgling... promotion, you know, it's a bit of a gamble to go there. It might pay off, it might not. Well, that has got me now thinking about sort of the biggest fumbles wrestling promotions made. That could be an interesting thing for me to explore, you know, sort of what I... Okay, I'm gonna freely admit I know next to nothing about the Joshi promotions. I know next to nothing. Because now I'm also sort of thinking, right, biggest fumbles in gaming as well. But that's... But again, those are quite personal things, because... Because I say, I don't think my Regal takes a particularly hot take. I think it's quite a logical one. But then I also have, one of the biggest gripes I have about the Rumble is that in 2020? Yeah, 2020. Shayna Baszler should have won. Not Charlotte. Shayna Baszler should have won that Rumble. And again, that was someone who was booked in NXT like an absolute beast. But yet, as soon as she got to the main roster, it was like, who is this person? I mean, NXT Shayna Baszler had people literally cowering in the locker room. I mean, I still remember that segment she had with Dakota Kai. Where Kai was like properly terrified. It's like, where did that Shayna Baszler go? Yeah, it's almost like AEW and WWE have the same problem but in reverse. With WWE you could make the argument that there's too many voices trying to be heard. But then in AEW there's not enough. Right, that is no problem at all, Matt. I'm actually going to be finishing fairly shortly anyway. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and yeah, I will catch you later on. So yeah, you could make the argument that sort of the WWE's creative's been too full, and AEW's creative has been not full enough, and that has caused the problem. That's caused a large amount of the problems. Because they haven't found that sweet spot. But then of course you'll always get people making the argument, oh, you know, WWE's running like so many different shows, of course they need a massive creative team. But then it's like, well, AEW is also running Ring of Honor.
And he's alive.
And they're collaborating with CMLL and New Japan. Saying that's not a big workload? It's like, that's a big workload. And then also these companies, they'll want to protect their own storylines, their own products, their own talent. You know? Yeah, you do get run-ins happening a fair bit. And sometimes it can work. I do think the breaker run would have worked a little bit better had we not just come off the rando guy in the hoodie thing with the Vision. You know, okay, the last one was kind of helping the Vision, this one's kind of going after them. But it's still just some rando in a hoodie. You know, there's that sort of like, it's almost a bit like sort of storyline fatigue. And then also, how long are they going to drag it out for? I mean, obviously the thing with the two Americanos, that got dragged out because Abel got injured. But that's obviously what also led to the creation of the second Americano. And then you also have Los Americanos as well, and it's like, okay, at least these guys are getting used on screen. But there does come a point where sort of things last too long because they don't know what to do. Like, I want them to break up the Judgment Day. But I can't figure out how they do it in a way that makes sense. And isn't just your standard sort of jealous sort of backstabbing bitchiness. Because at least with Finn they could have played it as, you know, he'd been the nearly guy for so long. You know, he thought Judgment Day was maybe going to be his way back into that scene, but then he had to play, you know, he was playing second fiddle to Edge, he was playing second fiddle to Damien and Rhea, and in this case I get them gone, and he's playing second fiddle to Dom. You know, you've got all these sort of years of like pent up, almost like kind of resentment, and you could do it where it's a case of, well, I'm sick of playing second fiddle to you lot, I'm sick of playing peacekeeper for you lot. You know, I'm the goddamn prince. That would have made sense. At least for me anyway. But that's not what we're getting. They could still do that. They could still do that anger, you know, sort of build on the frustration of not being in the Rumble and... But for me, the strongest way to fuel that storyline would have been for him to win the Rumble. It's like, right, he finally puts himself first. Like, just him. Not him and JD, not him and Dom, not him and Damien. He just goes himself, not thinking about anybody else. And then what happens? He goes and wins the Rumble. You know, it's like, okay, doing this actually paid off for me. I'm gonna keep doing it. See ya! Hang on, Aja Kong's in a WWE game. Is this the Attitude Era stuff? On the last one, okay. I mean, she was in... She was in WWF for a while, for a little bit, like a tiny little bit. In the 90s. But that was round about the time that Alundra Blaze put the belt in a bin. So that never really materialized. Right, I'm just looking at the time. Okay, I am gonna wrap this up. So inventory is cleared out for the most part. I'm just gonna keep those in there for... right, let's do... a last little check on... the rewards. Okay, I've got the auto claim on for the duties, so that's not a problem. I wish I could skip that one. So yeah, I need 300 to get the Main Street Emporium. I'm on 155. So 30, 90. 105, 140. Okay, so if I manage to find a way to do all of these, that will get me enough. But the thing is, I don't know if I get any more quests after this lot, because sometimes you can run through these quests and they'll just stop after a certain point. So I might not actually get any more after this slot. So I would need to get all of these, which means I would need to figure out how to feed the raccoons, because I still haven't figured that out. Still have not figured it out. But that can be for another day, I think. So... yeah, this ran a lot smoother, and I think that's because I tried the thing where when you stream, Streamlabs records as you go. Because whereas before I was just downloading the VODs from Twitch, because I upload them, I keep as a backup. I have some on YouTube listed as private as well. But there's a reason for that. Which will become apparent soon. So I thought, right, why not try the record feature? Because I've recorded like little bits of like gameplay and stuff. Mostly to see what it was like, and then I think I should put them on TikTok. So that's gonna come in handy for like doing that, but I thought, why not try and record a whole I'm going. Yeah, that didn't work. that did not work. It really didn't. Because this stream went a lot smoother than that last one. So yeah, I've only got a few days left. I might chip away at some of this stuff off stream. I mainly want to see if I get any more quests, and the easiest way to do that is to come back to this tomorrow, do the Cinderella favourite gifts, because I think I only have to give her like 1 or 2, which I can do tomorrow. And then go from there to see if I get any more. Because if I do, then all fair and good. If I don't, then I might be in a little bit of a conundrum for getting the last reward. But we'll see how it pans out. So thank you all for popping in, for chatting, lurking, doing whatever it is you do when I'm prattling on like this. I'm trying to work it in so that I can get back to like 2 streams a week. Obviously I want to get back to 3, but there are some things going on right now that just mean that can't happen. That can't happen right now. But that might change soon. How soon that may be, I don't know. I really don't. At this moment in time, I'm just playing it a day at a time. But I hope this has been entertaining. If it hasn't, I hope you find someone that does entertain you, and I'm sorry that's not me. And until next time, love you, bye.